Hey everybody, Fancy Sloth Nick here, and I believe you can hear the gentle music of Monster Loves You. This is me continuing my Let's Play from like a week ago, so I forgot what's going on. But if I do remember correctly, I turned into an elder monster by hugging What's-Her-Face to... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. By hugging What's-Her-Face to death. So, that's not really what happened. She was dying, and I hugged her as she died because it was depressing, and I couldn't really, save her. So, now we have to choose what to do as an elder monster. Oh, lots of hugging. I guess I'm gonna hug. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. Two humans are holding hands in front of another human. Oh. He makes a lot of noise about a witness. The other two look around disappointed at the empty room. Pull your hat over your head and offer to be a witness. Quietly seek out another human to be a witness. Or sabotage their doings. I'm super kind, so let's do that. Which was quietly find another human. You sneak into the yard outside where another human is gardening. You make polite coughing noises until he puts the hose down to come look. Draw him into the building. He follows you towards the room with the other humans. He pauses and looks down at his filthy gardening clothes, then at the nice, clean floor. Get him to help. You reach up to pat the human on the back and make reassuring noises. He's hesitant, but then nods and kicks his boots off. Okay. His socked feet make no sound as he approaches the other humans to bear witness. As you leave, he winks at you. That is grand. So we helped. Human view monsters, +8. The extra human doffs off a hat and stands patiently while the others talk and kiss. Everyone is very happy and you made it happen. Yay. So I think I've determined my goal is, of course, not an interspecies war. It is to prevent evil death wars from happening. But it looks like I'm probably going to have to switch back and forth. So Carmen looks like it's the human city, and politicking probably helps me get my monsters to like them. So I'm just going to trade off every day. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Okay, so I forgot to test whether or not the mic is good right now. One sec. Oh well, we're just gonna have to roll with it. I'm sorry if the audio is a little weird. Okay. Let's do swords. The spine doctor looks up from her current patient. She's working a human knife free of a young monster's ribs. Aww. Humans are dangerous. Watch and listen. She says humans? No, claws. So they made... Oh, she says humans? No claws, so they made their own. Awful thing, knife wound. Takes twice as much milkweed to patch up as a jaguar attack. Best steer clear, I say. Show that your claws are as sharp as any knife, or explain how they're not all about fighting. Success. I explained how they're not all about fighting. For people who are listening, I have success. That scary knife you explained is used to spread jam on bread. Real knives are much worse. The spine doctor nods, a little shocked. Okay. Alright. Time to journey to Carmen again. I like the huggy ones. It implies I have to do something nice. You're splashing through rain gutters when you spy a human on the steps below. She snuffles and sobs into a tissue. A crumpled letter lies beside her. Help the human! You slide down a gutter and squat beside the human. She squeaks, then holds very still when you don't attack her. Okay. Finally, she says, "You want to know why I'm crying?" Question mark. My parents say I must marry Ernst. Hey, I'm recording, Destin. Ignore that. But I do not love him. I just wish he'd go away. Wait, that's not in quotation marks. I guess I said I just wish he'd go away? That's weird. Help her, no matter how dangerous they may be. Offer to harmlessly scare him away. Devour! Devour her! I'm trying to help humans, so Okay, so I could either be ferocious here or be brave. If I remember, I have good stats in everything, so... No, because scaring him implies, that's going to make him think I'm going to hurt him, which is not what I want to do. That's going ill will. I want to help her with bravery. She blinks away at tears and starts to laugh and sees that you see her. She takes your claw in her hand and you go inside. Yes, question mark? Where two older humans interrupt their dinner to scream and jump away from you. Wait, well, great. Well, half of this is done. The older humans calm themselves and listen to her to her. What? The older humans calm themselves and listen to her for, you suppose, the first time. Oh, okay. The commas threw me off for some reason. They agree to reconsider the wedding. Yes! The younger human smiles and squeezes you. Not trying to choke you, just show you how much she appreciates your help. Okay. Well, that was really helpful. Not time to politic. Alright. Screaming. That seems fun. Alright, Elder Gobclaws. I thought Gobclaws died. No, that was... No, I'm pretty sure Gobclaws. No, it wasn't Gobclaws. It was... I already forgot her name. To be fair, that was more than a week ago. It was actually like 2 weeks ago that I recorded. Should have rewatched the videos. I didn't. I watched them like a week ago when I was busy cutting them up. Elder Gobclaws rages at the other monsters. She crushes some stray lizards as she screams, "Admit it, humans are dangerous. Let us smash them to bit." So I could either... She's wrong. Challenge her. They are dangerous, but they could also be allies. Honesty. Or agree with Gobclaws. I'm not that honest, so I'm gonna have to challenge her. Because I'm very ferocious. You pick up one of the crushed lizards and bite its head off, chewing for a bit, then you spit the lizard teeth at Gobclaws. Okay. Success! She's no match for you! She flinches, and the other monsters mumble and nod. Gobclaws sulks and picks the teeth out of her hide. Okay! Good, I'm up to 50%. This is well how monsters think. What do we think of humans? The current score is 46 out of 100. The humans are ambivalent about humans. Okay. That's good. That's better than evil. That just means we're going to ignore each other, which is better than nothing. This looks surprised. Let's do this. I just realized I'm going in order left to right, but whatever. You're walking down an alley with a new paintbrush. Almost new, fresh from the garbage. When suddenly, it's there. A human! A human?! Its face is red and angry and it's coming right at you. Stop, drop, and roll. Oh god, I have no idea what to do here. Stop, drop, and roll. That just confused him, and also you a little. Angry humans are bad news. The human growls in a deep voice. You came the wrong neighborhood, monster. I'll teach you a lesson. Good and proper. Square off and stand your ground. Admit fears about the human-monster conflict. Or drool at a puddle of slime, staring like a mad thing. I'm going to admit my fears about the coming monster conflict. I don't like it. You try your best to explain the problem, and to your surprise, you're not interrupted by a beating. Keep going. The human doesn't exactly agree with your take on the situation, but you've clearly given it food for thought. Okay. Oh. Honesty is not my best... Actually, no, wait. What is my worst thing? None of them are that bad, actually. I think honesty is... Oh, no, kindness is my worst? Really? Okay, whatever. So humans, what do they think of us? They're still ambivalent. Okay. Time to politic again. I'm playing this like a particular... now it's a strategy. I have to get the humans and the monsters to agree with each other. Okay. Let's do this. You and some of the other elders are conversing when Viruk walks up, proudly holding a toaster. Funny, you have a toaster just like that. Wait a moment, that is your wait a minute, that dent, it's your toaster. Hey! Viruk crows, look what we found at the bus stop. We could take whatever we want from the humans. Okay. So I could either show how a human could just take it back, which is ferocious. Claim monsters and humans both value the truth, which is honesty. Or I can claim that stealing is what filthy humans do. That's bad. That'll make monsters hate humans more. Monsters and humans both value truth or ferocity. With it just show. I feel like ferocity always just is gonna, like, worsen relations. So I'm gonna go with the honesty. Claim that witchmahoozits. Virek tries to flee, but you and the other monsters stop him. You take back your toaster and step on his head for good measure. He says you're lying, but they trust you more than they trust him. Alright, to Carmen. This looks ambivalent. Let's go with this. No, well now I'm just going doop, 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 whatever. What is this place? You're in a dark, dank, woody room that smells like an old jaggery. Mosey on in. Oh, it's a tavern. Humans sit at a long counter and drink what looks like foamy cider. They seem sad and a little confused. Ah, a drinking place. After a bit, you see that there's a stool open, so you climb up and plop down on it. One of the humans starts muttering about his problems. So, can the humans see what you are? Get out of here before he realizes you're a monster. Strike up a conversation with the human. Throwing contest, break the liquor. No, let's not do that. Can the human see what you are? He doesn't appear to have noticed you yet, or maybe he just doesn't care. It sure is dark, though. I'm gonna strike up a conversation. That's what I do. My wife just took my jellyfish and my dog ran away. He goes on and on about what sounds like a pretty awful situation. Listen on. He seems so sad already. Yep. I'm gonna listen on. I didn't even look at the other thing. You keep on listening, clamping down on the urge to try and solve his problems before he's done complaining about them. Keep listening. He goes on and on, calling you Mac. He talks about pigskins and some sort of bull that he lost. Offer to help him find the bull. He laughs. Though it looks like he won't find it, he seems happier after talking to you. The doctor is in. He finishes his last drink, gives you a little he finishes his last drink and gives you a little pointing salute. You monsters is good people. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Humans look positively happy with us. Time to politic. You know what? Let's just do the same thing for both of them. Gobclaws unrolls a big map showing the surrounding region. She points one pincer at a series of red circles. Say what? These are places where I've seen humans drop things. I think we should put garbage cans there. Why? Gobclaw says, so we can harvest the things they drop. Then we could study them and understand them better. Question the plan, but be open to it. Or great, help her develop the plan. Okay, question the plan, but be open to it. Gobclaws nods. We could figure out if they're planning an attack by looking at what they leave behind. So if we see whetstones and knife oil, we know they're going to come and kill us. She shivers. I'll stand out and volunteer to do the thing. I saw that it bumped it up before I had a chance. The other monsters look into your eyes and judge that you're not afraid. They say not to set out the garbage cans and not to be so nervous. For now. Awesome. Everybody's happy. I like this. This is exactly where I wanted to bring monster-human relations. This is not true. I wanted to be a monster, but I just couldn't be. Scrapey claws. Ooh. You're investigating a stack of crates in an alley. You hear a shriek. Ah, something boxes. I didn't read that time. I'm sorry. Wait, it's a small child. He runs in, followed by three slightly larger ones. The small one jumps behind the crates to hide. Next to you! What about the three larger ones? They're all laughing and poking the crates looking for him. They smell like tobacco and sound like hyenas. Alright, so... I don't want to teach him to attack. That's bad, because that'll make the humans not like me, who I attacked, but it'll help the kid. I'm gonna go ahead and keep him hidden. Yes! That was the much better thing. Like many stupid alpha animals, the bullies get quickly bored and leave. The child turns to go, but just before he does, he gives you a tentative hug. Shirt covered with slime, he leaves. Okay. Look at that. Humans just absolutely love us. Awesome. Okay. Time to politic. Sleeping. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Finally, something goes smoothly. Snork, snark, rark, rark, snork. What in snack is that noise? Old Hamra fell asleep in the middle of your speech. Again. His pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give his snores a poignant yet thunderous quality. Cough gently. You'd have better success whispering at the moon. Hamra keeps snoring. Talk louder to be over the snoring! Okay. Hamra wakes up. He looks around and says, you know, humans are pretty nasty. They sharpen rocks and cut things with them. They also kill each other all the time. Explain that humans don't do that anymore. Establish authority by fighting Hamrog. I mean, I could do either of these, but again, I don't want to do fighting. I want to be honest, so I'm going to explain that humans don't do that anymore. You remind everyone that Hamrog's information is far out of date. Humans forge knives now, and they only rarely kill each other. The old snouter says, suppose you're right. Okay. So I have 4 days left, and monsters and humans love each other. Oh, that looks like fixing an arm. Okay. You're in a secluded hiding place near the park. Suddenly you hear a human grab her stomach and fall over. Is she playing a joke? Not unless it's on herself. There's no one around. Sickness is often the same in monsters and in humans. Now's your time to shine. That's the spirit. What will you do? Be like the spine doctor. Doctor her good. I like that. Be like the spine doctor. Doctor her good. I'm going to do that. I'm a doctor her good. You lay her down on her back and gently feel her belly. This rumbling calls for milkweed. Sure settler of such complaints. Well, go find some. You dash into the park where you find pods of the stuff. Using your claw, you cut open the pods and drain the contents into the human's mouth. See what happens. She moans and tries to push you away, but you hold her still and keep the medicine coming, just like the spine doctor taught you. Okay? Success! The human is still standing. The human is soon standing unaided. Other humans come to help her, but she hardly needs their assistance. Off you go! Advanced neurosurgery plus 15? What? The human brushes milkweed fluff from her chin and looks around for her savior. You're sure she's watching as you lope away. What was that neurosurgery thing? Why did I get plus 15 skill to neurosurgery? Okay, whatever. Grit Mitten shouts, might makes right. Puffrock replies, not always. We should talk more like humans do. I can either agree with, debating, agree with... Show them that might makes right is wrong. Using ferocity. I don't even know how to reply to that. I'm gonna agree with Puffrock though, that debate is powerful. You explain how humans can come to a decision as a group without slashing or biting anyone. The other elders are intrigued by your words. Go on. When you start describing voting, they lose interest, but they agree that words hold great power. Alright, I have 2 days left, and 1 minute and 30 seconds to do it if I want to keep under my 20-minute timer. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's do this. Alleys are great places to find artifacts, less so to find fat, small, crying human children. Not really, didn't we find one last time? So it said, what of it? One such fat, small child wanders over to you, clutching a lollipop. Ask what's wrong. The human child says, I'm lost. Do you know how to get to Plow Street? I think I stepped in poop. Gently help him find his way. Find an adult human, no matter the risk to you. Let's be brave this time. I'm gonna find a human. You drag the child, still crying, onto the sidewalk. A loud human in a louder dress and wave to her. She waves back before she realizes you're a monster. She shakes her head and stammers out her thanks. The child laughs and waves goodbye to you. And bemused, his mother does the same. That went nicely. Although there's like no point in doing these two things because, I mean, I already maxed out things because I basically could do the skill check every time, so this part of the game isn't becoming a difficult decision. Oh well. You're arguing with Elder Ymurg, who is much older than you, but a little slow on the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. Explain that they do in fact farm chickens. because they do. I'm not going to even read the other ones. You go on and on about the plump... Oop. Alright, we've hit the 20-minute timer. I gotta speed up this little section of life. You go on about how plump and delicious the chickens become under human protection and how many eggs they produce in the wooden nest boxes. Yumurg rolls her eyes, unimpressed. Show her that she's too cowardly to have seen the clowns. Yep, ferocity. I know I say usually this doesn't work. This is proper Donnybrook. You and Yumurg chumble through the town, valley, forest, stream, punching and kicking all the way. Keep fighting. When you accidentally roll into Halmrog's heart, he offers you both a drink. Pause, drink, and resume fighting. Impressed with your strength, Yumurg concedes the point. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so normally I would go to Carmen now, but 0 days left, so time to grow up as an elder. As you walk through Portent Square, you think on your past life. It hasn't always been easy, but you've built up your reputation. You are quite well respected. Yes, quite well respected indeed. Though monsters have always feared and loathed humans in the past, your work towards improving relations has paid off. Monsters have come to respect and like them. Well done! Grand! Meanwhile, humans who once hated all monster kind have come to understand that monsters aren't terrible evil things. Rumor has it the humans think pretty well of you. Okay. Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. Elders and younger monsters alike are milling about in a great mob. What is it? Question mark. Blotch drops from a nearby roof. Humans! Humans are coming this way! What? Question mark. Blistry says, that's wonderful! We can talk to them! It's true. Relations have been warming up. Both monsters and humans meet deep in the whale mist. There is considerable shuffling of feet and paws. Everyone wants to talk, but nobody wants to make the first move. If only some monster were to speak up. Yes, if only. A few of the other elders are looking at you, strangely enough. Welcome to humans as friends. I'm not going to slash one of them in their throat. I did all this work to make him happy. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief as you put your best claw forward. It's the first step on a long journey. A journey on which human and monster kind will cooperate in all things. I totally did not read what was there. I interpreted it my way. You dared to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for all the benefit of all. Universal prosperity. That's the ending I got. Yep. I'm going to say that's the best ending. And so, monsters and humans worked, lived, and played together for many happy generations to come. Hooray for the future. The end. Hey, we won! So, I was the most clever of all monsters at 100%. Pretty brave, pretty ferocious, I got mostly maxed stats on everything. But, respect was a bit low. Yep. I think that's it. I think we won. Kind of just blazed through the ending there. Didn't expect it to do, but I dared to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. And now humans, monsters work together for the benefit of all. It's pretty good. We pretty happy with that result. Just because you're a monster doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. I think that's something we've all learned in this hour and a half or so that we've been together playing this game. But if you guys want me to play through in an entirely different style, go ahead and leave a comment or something saying to do that. And if you like the video, go ahead and, like it down there. It's right below the video. And if you really liked it and want to see some more stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Of course, comments, always welcome. Love constructive feedback. Don't care if you're saying we did things horribly or if we did things great. I mean, I care, obviously, but I'm just saying you could say either thing or anything in between, and it's not. As long as you're trying to help us out, that's fine with me. So, anyway, this has been Monster Loves You, and don't forget to stay fancy, sloths.